Hello everyone, welcome to Microsoft webcast. In this video, we are going to see the steps on how to use a remote help app to remotely connect and manage other devices with Microsoft Intune. In the last video, we have activated trial subscription of remote help add-on in our tenant. We have also configured remote help in Microsoft Intune. According to Microsoft, Remote Help is an application that works with Intune and enables frontline workers to get assistance when needed over a remote connection. Our support team can remotely connect to the user's device using the Remote Help application. Upon successful connection, a secure session is established between the connected devices. It's through our Azure Active Directory that the proper trusts are established for the remote help sessions. During the remote help session, the IT admin can view devices display and can also take full control if permitted by device's user. Our support team can either view the display and suggest the changes or take full control to directly make configuration or take actions on the device. Remote help usage Intune role-based access controls to set the level of access a helper is allowed. Through role-based access control, we determine which users can provide help and the level of help they can provide. Remote help application must be installed on each devices. Before that, device can be used to participate in remote help session. The app can also be deployed through Intune to our managed devices. We can download the latest version of remote help application directly from Microsoft website. Already we have downloaded the application on this Windows 10 device. Official link to download the remote help app is given in the description. To install Remote Help app, double-click the Remote Help Installer exe file. On the Remote Help welcome screen, select I accept the Microsoft license terms and click on Install. Click on Yes. The Remote Help app installation is in progress. The Remote Help application is now installed on our Windows 10 device. Initially, we will need to make contact with the user, for example, through our service desk or other support channels. Direct end user to open the Remote Help application on the device, where they will be prompted to sign in with their organizational account. Let me click on Launch to start the Remote Help application. Here it is saying us that you need an organizational account to use Remote Help app. Click on Sign In. Click on Accept. As this Windows 10 device is joined to our Azure Active Directory, it has automatically selected the user's user account. Test user2 at msfsuratv2.onmicrosoft.com. Now this Windows 10 computer is ready to give help or get help. We can also create new remote assistance session for the device from the Microsoft Endpoint Manager Admin Center. Let me go to a Windows 11 device. First, we need to access and log in to the Microsoft Endpoint Manager Admin Center. We can access Microsoft Endpoint Manager using the URL https endpoint.microsoft.com. On homepage, click on Devices. Click on All Devices. In our case, we want to create a new remote connection with our device labwin10-CLI01. Already, we have launched the Remote Help application on our Windows 10 device. The usage of Remote Help app is split into two scenarios: give help or get help. If you want to get a help, then you will need to enter the security code from the support team. Now let's go back to Microsoft Endpoint Manager Admin Center. We will click on Lab Win10-CLI01. Click on More menu. Now click on New Remote Assistance Session. Click on Launch Remote Help link. Select Always Allow checkbox and click on Open. This will launch Remote Help application from this device. Let's enter the username to sign in. We are going to use our Intune admin's username and password. Click on Next. Enter user password and click on Sign in. Click on Yes. Click on Accept. Perfect. As an administrator, we want to help others, so we need to give them a security code to connect. Click on Get Security Code. This is our security code, which is going to expire in 10 minutes. Let's click on Copy to Clipboard to copy a security code. After copying the code, we need to go back to a Windows 10 client VM. Again, I want to remind you that here we are using the account of our test user 2. Now paste the security code here and click on Submit to connect to Remote Assistance Session. We can see the device name is there, Lab Win10-CLI01. The Remote Help app now verifies the security code and initiate the connection. We can see the information waiting for the person helping you to set up the connection. We need to go back to our Windows 11 device, accept the request and select the permission mode. There are two options to choose from: take full control or view screen. Depending upon the requirement, select one option. For example, let's test the full control option. So we will click on full control option. Since we are taking full control of the other machine, we need to go back to a Windows 10 client machine to accept the request. Remote user is asking for full control of your device. Remember to decline if you don't want to see them. Let me click on Allow, and this will grant full control of a Windows 10 device to other user. The support user has full control over the remote computer and provide further assistance. Let's go back to our Windows 11 device. Okay, our device was not compliant, that's why we are getting error, and again here we can see the warning, the person device you are helping is not compliant. So from here, a support team can try to resolve the issue which we have on our client computer. And as we can see, I can perform manual synchronization with Intune from this device over the remote connection. Using the chat options, both users can communicate with each other. After the issues are resolved or at any time during the session, both the sharer or helper can end the session. To end the session, select Leave in the upper right corner of the Remote Help application. Upon the end of session, the sharer is automatically signed out of their device as a security precaution to ensure all connections between the devices are closed. Click on Leave. We can see the message, screen sharing is ended. Close the Remote Help application. Go back to a Windows 10 device. Here we can also see the message, screen sharing is ended. Here we have two options, one for close and start over for the new session. Let me close it. We can also monitor the use of Remote Help application from within Microsoft Endpoint Manager Admin Center. So let's go back to Microsoft Endpoint Manager Admin Center. Go to Tenant Administration. Click on Remote Help. On the Monitor tab, we will see a count of active sessions and historical data about past sessions. Click on Remote Help Sessions tab. On Remote Help Sessions tab, we can see provider ID and recipient ID of the session with device name, session start time, and session end time. Provider ID, recipient name, device name, operating system, session start time, and end time. Sometime information will be updated after a few minutes, and then you can see those details on Remote Help Sessions tab. So that concludes the video on how to use a remote help application to remotely connect and manage other devices with Microsoft Intune. Thank you all for watching this video. Have a nice day.